Okay, so now we're going to talk about garlic. What you see here that I'm holding is a head of garlic, or a bulb of garlic, which I'm going to place elsewhere. And what you see I'm holding now is a clove of garlic. So there is a difference. And what I'm going to show you how to do with the clove of garlic is how to mince. So using my knife with my handle, holding my handle with a very firm grip and my blade always facing away from me, I'm going to place the biggest part of my blade on top of my garlic. And I'm going to take my hand, my non-dominant hand, I'm going to use the palm of my hand and even mostly kind of my wrist to just press down very gently on that garlic, right? I'm going to use the weight of my body to press down, okay? And that's going to help to release the skin of the garlic. As you can see, that skin has sort of been released from the actual garlic clove itself, which makes it a lot easier to utilize because that skin is not edible. What can I do with this skin? Throw it right in your stock bag, right? This has some flavor and we're not going to waste anything. So we'll put that aside to save for a later day. So we're going to talk about mincing now. So mincing means sort of exactly what it sounds like, a very, very, very small cut. The first thing I like to do when I mince garlic, or anything for that matter, is to slice it because it makes mincing a lot easier for me and, sort of releases those flavors in a very subtle way. So I'm going to take my knife, I'm going to hold it right here by the base of it. I'm going to use my forefinger and my thumb. I'm going to curl my fingers back and I'm going to use my knuckles as a guide. Very important. I'm going to very thinly slice this garlic. Now, I have been cutting garlic for a long time, so I can do that rocking motion. If you can't do that rocking motion, that's totally fine. All you need to do is very gently raise your knife up and cut. You can lift it again and then cut. What we should never hear when we're talking about using our knife on a cutting board is this very, very distinct sound. It's not good for your knife. So be very gentle about it. Because I've been practicing, I can rock. And I'm continuing to be really, really thin about the way I'm slicing my garlic. Notice my fingers are still curled back, and I'm still using my knuckles as a guide. I'm going to take that garlic right off of that blade where it accumulates. I am then going to put my knife on the board, hand on top of the knife, okay, right here. My fingers are up and away. I'm going to keep the tip of my knife on the board all the time, and I'm going to gently rock my garlic back and forth. Okay? And this is how you do any sort of mince, whether it be ginger, garlic, onion, whatever it is. We're always rocking. We're always keeping the tip of our knife on our board. Okay? We're going to take that accumulation. We're going to very gently and safely get it off the tip of our knives, or at the sides of our knives rather. We're going to go right back. Okay? And you're going to, you're going to keep cutting that garlic. A mince is not a measurable cut, so it's an irregular cut, meaning it's all visual. So it is visually up to you to make sure that most of those cuts are pretty uniform and they're pretty small, so that when we start to saute, we know that those flavors and those oils are going to be able to be coaxed out of that vegetable or whatever it is that we've minced.